I am here today at the Future Law 2026. It's a beautiful conference at a marvelous venue. And today I want to take you behind the scenes to show you how I approach filming such lovely events and what I focus on as a professional social media content creator. One who's going to finish first because I need to catch the workshop speakers as well.
This should be over already, but this will end in 1 minute.
Yeah.
But I need to catch Maya.
Yeah. So do I.
But it doesn't actually count. And then not everything that counts is counted.
So this is actually a very interesting situation. Right now I have to prioritize between the speaker of the event and just the guys who are doing the workshop. And I think I'm going to focus on the speaker because speakers are the main promotional material for the conference to use afterwards. And now we want to catch one of the speakers.
Or maybe we can go, because I'm going upstairs right now.
That's perfect.
So
Actually, that's a very good
Let's go there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. These things happen, especially when you have a lot of...
Right, while they're preparing, let me put one of the mics on you.
Here?
Yep.
I'm Mia, I'm coming from Helsinki, Finland, and I am a legal tech and design lawyer, hybrid lawyer practicing law, but also a legal transformation specialist in a law firm. I hosted a workshop yesterday and we explored different ways of thinking and categories of thinking in relation to AI agents and thought about the big question of whether AI agents can think and whether we should activate different types of thinking in this new era. I think it's always like coming home because everyone meets each other after a long time. It's a very communal event. It provides a space where you really get to connect and meet each other.
After I have made sure to capture all of the top speakers at the event like this, the next thing that I might prioritize is the sponsors, because sponsors pay a lot of money to be at such events, and it's really useful for them, firstly, to have cool videos of them at the event, presenting their product or their service, and overall, for the events or conferences, social media, it's also very useful to have those sponsors talk about relevant topics. So that's what we are about to do next.
Right now? Here?
Yeah, right here, if it works for you.
Do we have another workshop coming? Are we delaying someone? No.
We can just leave the stage, but still do it in this room. That's fine, yeah. Yeah, sure. You in the frame.
Okay.
How do you say that phrase? Anything that you say will be used against you.
Yeah.
Firstly, where you are right now, whom you're representing.
Ben Judge. I'm a legal engineer at Harvey. Harvey is a domain-specific legal AI platform built by lawyers for lawyers. And I'm here at Future Law in Tallinn, Estonia, to really discuss all things agentic agents and how really the tool can work agentically for our clients.
Benjamin Judge.
Is Judge a surname?
Yeah. I'm not actually a judge.
That's cool. And you're in the law industry.
I am.
So, yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna put a mic on you, so it might be used against you in the court of law.
No problem.
Yeah, I'll ask you one more time, so it's simpler for you. And 3, 2, 1. So how your workshop and your product helps the lawyers?
Our workshop was around agents and what's happening on the technology side, right? I think agents bring in massive capability within legal, but I think it's very important to come into this journey on agents with a very solid...
So we're about to do the interview with one of the sponsors, and as you can see, he's busy. So what do I do in this situation? Obviously, I need content, and I need it as soon as possible because I still have to edit all the content. But again, this event is not about me and my content. These sponsors, just like I said, they pay a lot of money to be here, and a lot of people want to talk to them. So my job in this case is not to interrupt them. let them talk, let them have all the networking they need, and once they're free, I'll jump in.
Yeah.
Just a quick question. Alfred, is it?
Sure, yeah, Alfred.
My name is Kirill.
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you. I am from social media team for this event. Alfred here is about to do a workshop. I'll film some B-roll of you doing it. And then afterwards, if I could steal like a minute of your time talking about your product, why you're here in this event, we figured with the organizers it would make a lot of sense for actually to have some cool content for you as well. My vision is very simple. I just hold on to this structure.
Sure.
What, why, and how. It's very simple to remember.
What, why, how.
Yes, in this case, I'd suggest starting with who, why, and how. Meaning, you can introduce yourself, start by introducing yourself.
Yeah.
Then, tell us why you're here.
Okay.
Which will obviously give you a chance to talk about your product, right?
Okay.
And then we can record how your product helps the clients, the lawyers, how this event helps you. To simplify it for you, I can ask the questions and you can answer them.
Sure.
I think that will make it
I try to
way simpler. You can introduce yourself. You can start by introducing yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm Alfred, the founder and the CEO from AI Plugs. We're from Taiwan. Very long journey to here. And basically, I start my IP journey since 1999. I'm here for the Future Law 2026 because AI Plugs to using AI to help the IP practitioner life more easier, bring more good experience to their clients.
So at the events like this, and pretty much any event, what I'm trying to do is not to just only document what's happening, but sometimes to create the necessary shot, to present the conference, to present the event, to present the action in the best and the most engaging possible way. So for example here, as you can see, there are not a lot of people left sitting. So if I just capture it like this, then you will see, as a viewer on social media, that not like that many people at this conference. So potentially it might seem to the viewers as if the conference is not that interesting at all. So instead of doing it like that, I try to look for an angle that where there are more people sitting. And that instantly, subconsciously creates the illusion for the viewer that there are more people present at the event, which makes it a bit more curious for them, a bit more interesting for them to check out. So instead of the frame that I just showed you, I could do something like this.
Lawyers, so we kind of delegate some kind of tasks to the AI, just like as we would to a junior lawyer, and then we...
These small details is something that helps me elevate the content drastically. Another thing, there are lots of volunteers at events like this. So it really makes the content great if you catch them, especially, for example, after lunch with a full of energy, and you create some epic frames with them, for example, like this ones. And that instantly promotes the event even to potential volunteers, which acquires more talent for the event to work at the event, to help the organizers organize the event and all that. So I make sure to try to promote the event, not only to potential attendees of the event, but to the partners, the sponsors, the other potential volunteers and all that. You get the point. Beautiful content for top sponsors where they share about their product, why they're here at this conference specifically, and that's about it. But you can start with just introducing yourself.
I'm Knut Magnar Ånestad, KM for short. I'm one of the people that started the Saga. The AI platform helps lawyers to become faster and better in the way that it supports lawyering from the very start when you work with your factual information, understanding the matter, then going into the legal, with the legal research done on the platform, bringing all this together to create deliverables. We're at the Future Law 2026 because it's a great conference. That's first of all. And it's a very special conference. We feel, you're part of the family. It's not too big. It's not a fair. It's a real conference with real good content coming from stage. And at the same time, real good networking opportunities. So it's been, a great success just to be able to connect to
You should capture us selling to everyone who's so interested in our product.
I did that too throughout the day.
Very, very good.
At the panel meeting,
One second.
we're in for a treat. Many of you, actually a couple of you came up saying,
Anyway,
before you're going to
for this specific event, we film content for various social media channels. For this one specifically, the priority is LinkedIn because of the target audience. But we also post on Instagram and Facebook with automatic cross-posting. And on those platforms, we also have stories. Now, physically, I am not at all able to delegate some time unless I have a second shooter or a second just contractor with me. It's not possible for me to post stories. So what's really helpful is that the volunteers are usually very agreeable, and what we did here is we agreed to delegate this task to some of the volunteers who post the stories throughout the day, and they're doing an excellent job. Big shout out to Nat, who's doing it. Lovely job. And that way, throughout the day, we keep the stories fresh, interesting, and we just keeping the momentum going. And also big shout out to Simon Gerhardt, and big thanks to him for filming this. Here he is, by the way. Check this fella out, huh? Thanks to him, you guys are able to see this behind the scenes video. So, social media is a very fast-paced environment, and therefore, for this specific event, I offer same-day delivery, and that includes editing, which means that it's now the second half of the day, and as soon as I've got all of the necessary B-roll, all of the interviews, I'm diving in here, straight to editing, because before the event is over, I need to publish at least one video. In this case, it will most likely be a daily recap video, which makes it really cool for the attendees, because they're checking out social media right after the event. And can you imagine how cool it is for them to go online, see the post from the conference account, and see their faces, see the atmosphere, and just be reminded one more time about what a beautiful day it was. So that was it, ladies and gentlemen. That is how my day at a conference of such type looks like. I just want to say that my stance is that currently events like these, they don't end on the final day. They continue afterwards, and the social media, for which I was hired here specifically, lets that event live on. And that is what I'm trying to focus on. Essentially, it's not just about documenting what's happening throughout the day. It's not just capturing the necessary parts for promotional material. It's also documenting the atmosphere, the mood, the Gen Z word, vibe of the event to help the organizers sell this event or other events for the next time. If you loved this video, please support me by subscribing to the social media on which you're currently watching this. And that's it.